Once you're ready, take a nice deep full inhale. We're just going to take a scan of our depth of breath today. And once you're ready, exhale, sigh it out, let it go. If you haven't already, go ahead and relax the muscles around your eyes. Let your eyes close. Release your jaw. And on your next exhale, let your mouth go wide. Let it go. From here on out, I want you to focus on my voice and voice only. Allowing all the attention to come inward. Allowing the world around you to slowly start to fade away. We're going to start with a short meditation. Once you're ready, inhale, breathing in through the back of the throat. Restrict that breath so it sounds almost like an ocean breath. And exhale. Sigh it out, let it go. Beautiful, just like that. One more breath. Take a deep inhale. And exhale. Sigh it out, let it go. Now by now your body should be in stillness. Your fingers should have curled up by now. Release the tension of your arms. Release the tension on your belly. Allow the belly to expand nice and long. Beautiful. Once you're ready, exhale. Let it go. Let a nice deep full inhale. Once again. Now we're seeking for length. Can you find 4 seconds? 3 seconds? 2, 1. Pause at the very top. Allow your lungs to expand. Allow them to remember where you are. Once you're ready, exhale. Let it go. Right away. 3, 2, 1. Just like that. Let me hear you. A full inhale. And full exhale. Now, sip up your lips. Allow the full inhale to start through the throat, restricted through the back. Now imagine there's a mirror right underneath your nostrils. Try to fog them up. Beautiful. Grow in length, maybe 1 second count. Maybe growing by 2, 3. Pause at the top. Allow your lungs to expand. Exhale through the nose only. Full inhale. Allow that belly to expand. Nice, long, full belly. Gasp for 2, 1. Pause at the top. Gain length through the crown. We're going to engage the navel now by pulling up and back towards our spine as we exhale. Let's go. 3 more breaths just like that. Full inhale. Full exhale. 2 more. Full inhale. Full exhale. Find your nice last full inhale. Gasp a little bit more. And exhale. Excuse me. On your next inhale, arms reach towards opposite ends of the room. Reach those toes. Stretch here. Find that length in your body. Imagine you're just rising. You're just waking up. Allow that stretch to feel good. And when you're ready to exhale, pull in those knees towards the chest very so gently. Simply grasp towards the top of the knees here. Slowly allow movement, maybe starting at the toes, the ankles. Maybe allowing yourself to rock side to side from the right side of your body to the left. We're very gently waking up our body here. Once you're ready, inhale. And as you're ready, exhale, pull in those knees in towards the chest just a tad bit more. Shoulders remain down on the mat. Inhale, grow those legs long, arms long, maybe even float them this time, reach. Exhale, forehead to knee maybe. Reaching for the heels, rounding your spine. Allow any movement to happen here. Maybe this time rocking from your tailbone to the back of your head here. Once you're ready, find your way into a seated position facing the front of the room towards the center of your mat. Allow yourself to be grounded down through the sitting bones. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Right hand presses into the left as we draw a line through heart center. Allow the hands to settle at heart center. Beautiful. Swallow here a couple times. Lick your lips if you have to. Once you're ready, tuck in your chin, bow your head. Face forward, face down. Allow this moment here now to set an intention for today's class. What is your motivator for showing up today? If you are returning from all the sessions, maybe start to think about how your body feels and what it might benefit from. If you're newer to the practice, I ask you to find compassion for yourself today. It's a moving meditation nonetheless. It can get challenging at times, so take a break when needed. Once you find your intention, inhale, arms reach up overhead all together. This time, find your lion's breath as you allow your mouth to come wide, tongue to stick out. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, invite your eyes, open up. Exhale, find the light through heart center. You can release your hands now on top of the knees, palms face down or palms face up. Face down is grounding, face up is for receiving. What do you need today? Let's make this practice about you. Once you're ready, allow the ear to drop to the right shoulder. Invite the right hand to just lay. We're not pulling here. We're just placing the palm right next to our ear. And then allowing our head to carry the weight of the palm. That's it. Very simple. No straining of the neck. Allow your eyesight to join. Maybe look towards the mat in a diagonal. Allow your breathing to remain even. Where are you at? 4 count, 5 count, some of us may be. Finding our deep breath at 6 count. Once you're ready, bring your palm back onto the knee. Release the chin to draw a half circle through neckline. Then release the ear onto the left shoulder. As soon as that ear has released, then invite that left hand to come. Just place it on top of your head. And then release the bicep muscle and allow your head to carry the weight. It's a very gentle stretch here. Now remember, we want to actively be inhaling and exhaling to provide that space with oxygen. Beautiful. Find 2 more deep, full inhales. Deep, full exhales. Last one. First things first, release the palm from on top of the head. Then allow the head to drop back, drawing a half circle. Now, tuck your chin in, and this movement is very slow, very gentle. Let's match it with our inhale. Drop your head back. Have a nice full inhale. Tuck your chin as we prepare to exhale. Nice full inhale. Drop your head back. And exhale. Tuck your chin in. We're gonna rock our way back. So take a breath here. Left ear to the left shoulder. Once you're ready to exhale, reverse your way back around now, drawing a half circle through the neckline. And as you inhale, drop that head back. At any moment, if there's any extra tension, feel free to take a breath as you pause in that space. Maybe try to observe how your muscles react to oxygen. Allowing your last full inhale. And wherever you might be, your last exhale. And find your way upright once again, facing forward. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. We're gonna bend the right elbow as we grab onto that tricep. Now in the back, our right hand is going to want to reach towards that middle section of our shoulder blades. Beautiful. Feel that stretch all the way from your armpit to the elbow. And once you're ready, release, allowing both hands to come back behind you towards your low back. Go ahead and interlace your fingers, or maybe at this moment we start adding our strap or a towel. Shine your chest forward as you peel those shoulders back. Wherever you are, release, let go. Find your way back into a neutral spine, erect and reaching up towards the sky. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. This time, bend the left elbow and reach for that tricep just below the elbow. Beautiful. We should feel that stretch all the way to the armpit, maybe even to the shoulder blades. Now remember, we're being very gentle and working with our breath. Once you're ready, release both palms down onto the mat once again. This time, go ahead and reach for opposite shoulders. Beautiful. Now we're gonna go ahead and tuck in our chin and try to reach for that belly button. Inhale, elbows reach up towards the sky. Now feel free to stay here or also bind at the forearms as we find eagle arms. Exhale, tuck in the chin around the spine. Let's do it one more time. And exhale, round the spine. Find your way into a neutral spine once again. Release the bind, let the arms go. And once you're ready, rock onto your hands and knees, coming onto a tabletop as we're gonna find our way into our sun salutation. From a tabletop, allow your tail to wag side to side. I like to call it wag your tail because it kind of allows us to get in tune with the animalistic side of us. The movements that we can create that liken that to animals. So that makes you feel uncomfortable, then just go ahead and shift your hips side to side or shoulders side to side. Feel all the extension, creating a curve to the spine as you tuck in your chin and tuck in your tailbone, liking it to a cat pose. And dropping your belly, tilting your tailbone as you peel those shoulders, look up as we find a cow-like. Feel free to close your eyes, and by now the yogis who have been with me since session 1, you should feel good by now to close your eyes and just let your body explore new spaces, new poses. Have you ever dared? Maybe that's why you're on the mat today. You want to try new things. There's no one watching. It's only you and the mat. So find any exploration moves here. Maybe rock forward into an up dog. Or find your way to rock back into a child's pose. Allow your body to explore here for 2 more inhales. And 2 more exhales. Last inhale all together. And last exhale. Return to a neutral spine tabletop. We want a straight spine here. So we want the tailbone to be neutral and we want to engage that navel. Beautiful. Now we're going to press the left toes back behind you. Release them down on the mat. Maybe play around with your toes here. Flex your heel. See what it feels like when you flex your heel. What about when you roll over your toes? What muscles are engaged? Beautiful. Today we're going to work on balance starting right now. So find one place of focus and invite the right hand to reach up. Now you can stay with your left toes pressing onto the mat, or you can dare and float them. Both the right arm and the left leg are floating and are still in line with the hip and the shoulder. Beautiful. Stay here. Or find your way towards that opposite corner of the edges of your mat. You got it. Stay here or open up to the right and to the left. Beautiful. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go right back how we came in. Reach forward and back. Release right hand down onto the mat and release the left toes. Drop the right heel in line, left heel in line with the right foot. Now we want to find that twist, so make sure both hands are grounded evenly, shoulders frame down to the mat. But you also want to make sure you stack that left hip on top of the right. You got it. Release left knee down onto the mat. We're gonna go ahead and match the other side. Once you're ready, right toes press back behind you. First, let's explore. Let's do the matching set. Maybe even flex your heels, see what that looks like, feels like. Beautiful. When you're ready, invite that left hand to reach up towards the sky. And float those right toes. Beautiful. Now make sure you have one point of focus, nothing else matters. Your core is engaged. We're going to reach those corner edges of the mat at a diagonal. And then we're going to open up 45 degrees to the right and to the left. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's go back how we came in. Beautiful. Find your final space. Release left hand, release right knee down onto the mat. You're going to tuck both toes. And press your tailbone up and back as we find our very first down dog. Let it go. Shake it out. Find any movement needed here or stillness. One more breath. All together. Full inhale. Full exhale. Right leg presses back behind you. Three-legged dog. Everybody exhale, hug it in towards the chest and ground it down. Press from your left toes, find your forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Once again, inhale, half lift. This time we're going to come right into a chair as we dip the hips, arms reach forward. Let's find our weight back onto our heels. Drop the weight back onto the tailbone and reach up. Exhale, dip your hips. Inhale, look up, reach up. Press up, extended mountain. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees, ground the palms. Right leg presses back behind you. Ground down through all 10 knuckles. Press the left leg back behind you. Release it down onto the mat or float it if you're not a yogi. Exhale, find your plank and find your way all the way down to the mat. Zip up your tail, one cobra tail. Hands come right next to the chest. Inhale, peel the shoulders open. And exhale, press your way into a tabletop. Tuck your toes. Tailbone up and down. Back. Beautiful. That's going to be our variation right there with our knees down and our low cobra. Left leg presses back behind you, three-legged dog. Find your full inhale. Then when you're ready, exhale, hug it in towards the chest. Ground it down. Press off your right toes, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. This time, let's go right into chair as we exhale. Inhale, extended mountain. And exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend your legs. Ground down your palms and find the left leg back behind you. Beautiful. Right leg joins, three-legged dog. Float it or ground it down, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, find your down dog. Beautiful. Take a breath here. Let it go. We're going to do it 2 more times here. 1 breath per movement. Once you're ready, your right leg presses back behind you. Exhale, hug it in towards the chest. Ground it down. Pressing off the left toes, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Find your chair right away. Exhale. Inhale, root to rise. And swan dive. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, ground down through your palms. Right leg presses back behind you. Runner's lunge. Ground down through your palms. Invite the left leg to press back behind you. Three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, float it or plant it down. Chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or low cobra. Exhale, find your down dog. 1 breath. Full exhale. Once you're ready, left leg presses back behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, hug it in towards the chest. Ground it down. Press off your right toes, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. This time, exhale, chair right away. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, ground down through your palms. Left leg presses back behind you. Find your right leg to press, three-legged dog. Exhale, shift forward, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, find your down dog. Find yourself 2 breaths here. Now remember, at any moment, feel free to bring down your knees and find your child's pose instead. 1 more full inhale. And full exhale. Right leg presses back behind you, three-legged dog. Hug it in towards the chest. Ground it down. Inhale, arms reach up overhead, biceps behind the ears. Make sure your heels stack on top of the toes. Beautiful. You got it. We've been here before. Now exhale, draw a line through heart center. Beautiful. Now, shine that crown of the head towards the front mirror. And left elbow comes to the outside of the right knee. Now we want to make sure that this is just allowing us to find that twist, but we're still staying lifted on our torso. So do not drop all the weight on that knee. Beautiful, just like that. Stay here or open up your wingspan. 5, 4, 3, 2. Allow the hands to meet. Find your way through center. Press off your left toes, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, find your chair. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Bend the knees, right leg presses back behind you. And this time we're gonna come into the left side. Inhale, arms reach up, crescent lunge. So allow yourself here to experience crescent lunge. Stack the heel on top of the toes. Bend deeply into that front knee. Engage your core. Pull the navel up and back. Beautiful. And once we have that, exhale, draw a line through heart center. Now this time, right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee as we find that twist. Now remember, both thighs are actively pressing, reaching towards one another. Engage those abducts. Beautiful. Keep bent in that front knee. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen carefully. You can stay here and press off your right toes coming into a chair. Or you can frame center and find your forward fold. If you're in your chair, everybody find your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chair. Inhale, root to rise. Exhale, swan. Inhale, half lift. Ground down through the palms. Find your right leg back behind you. Ground down through all knuckles. Press the left leg behind you, three-legged dog. Float it or ground it down. Exhale, find your chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. And exhale, find your down dog. Beautiful. Let it go here. Stay in a down dog or find your way into a child's pose. Feel free to take in some water if you need to. One more inhale. And full exhale. When you're ready, left leg presses back behind you. Hug it in towards the chest, ground it down. Inhale, crescent lunge. Pivot on the toes, drop the right heel. Beautiful. Warrior one. Find your way to draw a line through heart center. And drop the right hand in line with the left foot. Open up to the sky. Feel free to stay here or bind. Wherever you are, both hands reach up towards the sky and open up, warrior two. You got it. Stay bent into that front knee. Reach forward for 5, 4, 3, 2. Both hands cartwheel down to the mat. Press off your right toes, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, find your chair. Root to rise. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, bend the knees. Left leg presses back behind you. Inhale, arms reach up, crescent. And pivot on those toes. Find the heel to drop. Warrior one. Beautiful. Once we have our warrior one here, draw a line through heart center. Release the left hand in line with the right foot. Open up to the right side of the room. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands scoop up to the sky. And exhale, open up, warrior two. Then into that front knee, commit. Now we're going to be reaching forward for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We want those obliques to work. Both hands cartwheel down to the mat. Right leg presses back behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, find your plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Everybody drop your knees, find your embryo and or child's pose. Let it go. Beautiful. Just like that. Allow your mat to keep you standing. Once again, try to connect to a nice full inhale. And a matching exhale. Once more, just like that. And exhale. Find both hands to come up towards the top of the mat. Shift forward, find your tabletop. And we're going to go through our last variation where we put it all together. We will go from a chair and float our foot back into a crescent lunge. You'll see what I mean. Tuck your toes, press your way into a down dog. Right leg presses back behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, hug it in towards the chest. Ground it down. Press off your left toes, find your forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let's find our chair. Draw a line through heart center. Settle. Beautiful. Look right, left elbow comes to the outside of the left knee, right knee. Beautiful. Now, pick up your left heel and press those toes back behind you. Beautiful. There you go. Even if you have to take little steps, we'll wait for you. Beautiful. Stay here. Open up your arms. Create a bind. You got it. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Both hands cartwheel down to the front of the mat. Press your right leg back behind you. Shake it out. Hug it in towards your chest. Ground down. Inhale, arms reach up. Warrior. Crescent lunge. Exhale, find your warrior one. Beautiful. Full inhale. Exhale, find your warrior two. Then into that front knee, reach forward for 3, 2, 1. Find your reverse warrior, please. Exhale, both hands cartwheel down to the mat. Press off your left toes, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, let's find our chair. Beautiful. Draw a line through her center. This time, look left, right elbow comes to the outside of the left knee. Lift the right heel. Press the right toes back behind you. Beautiful. Stay here or open up. You got it. Hands come back to close. Frame through center. Press off your left toes back behind you. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, find your down dog once again. Left leg presses back behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, hug it in towards your chest. Ground it down. Coming into crescent lunge right away. Find your warrior one as you pivot on those toes. Open up, warrior two. There you go. Bend into that front knee. This is our last warrior. Commit. Reach forward for 3, 2, 1, and reverse your warrior. Both hands cartwheel down to the mat. Press off your right toes, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Right away, chair. Inhale, extended mountain. And exhale, forward fold. Listen carefully. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, bend the knees, lift the heels. Try and see if you can stack those heels on top of the toes. Beautiful. Now stay here, reaching for opposite elbow, or hands at heart center, or you can go ahead and open up your knees. Try and see if you can find those heels to press into one another. Once you've done so, you can find yourself to grow tall through the crown. Beautiful. There you go. Once you're ready, find your hands down to the mat and find your forward fold. Let it go. We're gonna bow down to our standing practice. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, find your chair. Ready to rise. And bow down to your standing practice, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Bend the knees, grasp the palms, find your way back, plank. Last chaturanga, exhale. Inhale, up dog. And allow the knees to come down, press your hips back. Find child's pose. Rock onto your fingertips and hug your shoulder blades up and back. Once you're ready, rock forward and allow yourself to come to lay on your belly. Let it go. Release right here on the mat. Beautiful. Once you're ready, release the forehead down onto the mat. Bend at the knees, heels drop to the right, to the left. Windshield wipe motion. Beautiful. Now listen carefully. Tuck those knees to come to close. Zip up those legs. Beautiful. Do not let them come apart more than 6 inches. And now try to flex those heels towards the glutes as you reach for the tops of the foot. Now we want our thumb involved in this space as well. Your shoulders have already started to peel off the mat. Now what we want to do is we want to be resting on our hip bones, not our belly. So once you're ready, kick those feet into the hands, and then we'll bring your chest up. Pull those hands into the feet, and then we'll pull your knees up. Now you'll start to rock back and forth, but we want to avoid rocking and maintain ourselves on our hip bones. Reach up. You got it. Go up. Way up. A little bit more. A little bit more. For 3, 2, and exhale. Slowly release down onto the mat. This time left ear releases. Let it go. Immediately relax. This is your restoration space. Let it go. And if it feels good, bend at your knees. And invite those heels to drop to the right and to the left. Windshield wiping motion. And once you're ready, feel free to do set 2 of wheel. Or you can find yourself in a rocking horse by keeping that heel flexed and reaching forward under the heel. Wherever you are. Find those heels to press into your palms to press into your heels, and lift. Now this time on rocking horse, you want your knees to be grounded down to the mat for 3, 2, 1. Release down to the mat. Forehead down on the mat. Let it go. Beautiful. Now once you're ready, we're going to push our way up. Tops of the feet pressing into the mat. Knees into the mat. Press your way away from the mat. And allow your legs to walk through your hands. Come onto your glutes. Coming into our forward fold here. Inhale, arms reach up. And exhale. Forehead to knee, maybe. Find 3 whole breaths here. 2 more. Last one. And slowly root to rise, allowing each vertebra to stack on top of one another. Beautiful. This time we're going to bend at the knees here. We're going to wrap our glutes around our heels. We want to try and see if we can stack those knees on top of each other. It's okay if you can't. Beautiful. Now grab onto the tops of those feet and exhale, bend forward. Tucking your chin, forehead to knee. Inhale, root to rise once again. And go ahead and switch it up. If the right one was on top, now it's on bottom and vice versa. Now take a look here. Which side is a little bit tighter? This is going to be a hip opener, so you will be feeling it in your hips. Any sensation that makes you feel uncomfortable, it's okay. But if it makes you feel pain, back on out. When you're ready, tucking your chin, forehead to knee. Now this will make breathing difficult. That is all part of the charm. Beautiful. One more inhale. And once you're ready, go ahead and allow your spine to root to rise. And allow those legs to grow nice and long. Find the distance amongst your legs. Beautiful. Now you want to make sure you're still grounded through the mat and your heels remain pressed down onto the mat for the entirety of it. So if as soon as we start folding forward, your toes start coming in, then just go ahead and shorten the stance. Let's be patient with ourselves. So once you're ready, inhale, arms reach forward. And exhale, release the forearms, release the torso down to the mat. You got it. Inhale, half lift. Let's spread our our fingers, maybe reach forward just a little bit more, forward fold. Shake out your head, there should be no tension there whatsoever. Slowly press away from the mat, root to rise. Beautiful. Invite the right leg to press into the left leg. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. Frame to your left foot. Remember, bend the knee if needed. Find your strap if needed. Wherever you are, forehead to knee. Now, once you have the forehead to knee connection, you can simply straighten out your legs up. Now remember, breathing will be restricted here too. That is exactly what we're looking for. For 5, 4, 3, 2. Find a straight spine. Reach up towards the sky. See if you can remain here while you switch up your legs. This time the left leg pressing into the inside of the right. Bend your right knee if needed. And forehead to knee action. Connection. Most important. 5, 4, 3, 2. And inhale, root to rise. This time invite the right to meet the left. We're gonna find butterfly. Release the hands now next to your hips, or maybe you'd like them underneath your feet. Now remember, the closer you are, those heels to your sacrum, the more difficult it will be. Now we usually tend to do this, but this time we're trying to open up those knees. So we're actively pressing those knees down towards the mat. If we need the help from the elbows, go ahead and allow those elbows to press in as you forward fold. And you'll find that opening of the hips right there in that groin area. Both of them at the same time. Beautiful. Find your last 2 breaths here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly inhale, root to rise. And allow the soles of your feet now to ground down to the mat while you tuck in your tailbone and release the full spine down on the mat. Beautiful. We're going to start slowing down here. You can find your Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet to press into one another. The music will be slowing down now and your breath will be matching it. Or you can find your Supta number 4 by bringing your right heel towards 2 inches above the left knee and applying light pressure. Are you actually able to skip forward a couple songs? Please. We're going to slow it down now. Coming into a meditation. Wherever you are, go ahead and switch it up. Finding that left heel. Beautiful. Apply pressure here now. Now wherever you are, find the spinal rinse, live spinal rinse. Your heels can be down on the mat or lifted. Knees together to the right. Look left. Find 2 breaths here. Feel free to do your big toe pull or extend any leg. Once you're ready, inhale through center and the legs over to the left. Straighten up if you want to match the distance, making sure both shoulders remain glued to the mat. Finding your way through center, release into a Supta Baddha Konasana if you haven't already, or Dead Man's Pose. Let it go. Allow all the movements now to cease. We're going to do a body scan and allow the breath to find its way back to a nice, long, deep inhale and a matching exhale. If you haven't already, go ahead and close your eyes. Release any tension in the brow. Let it go. Release the tension around your eyes. Allow your eyelids to grow heavy. On your next inhale, breathe in through the nose. And exhale, side out, wide jaw. Let that jaw drop. Let those lips open up. Even the tongue releases. Find those shoulders to melt back towards the mat. Allow your next inhale to fill your lungs, your belly. And with your exhale, let it go. Allow the belly now to be nice and full, nice and long. Our next inhale will release our toes, our instep, our heel, our calf. Releases any tension. Our knees fall to the side. The inside of our thighs starts to shine as we release any tension left in the hips. Let it go. By now, there should be no tension anywhere in your body. Every single space is grounded and being held by this mat. Grab a nice full inhale here. And as you exhale, go ahead and allow your fingertips to spark, your toes to spark. We're going to find our last breath together. Inhale, arms reach up overhead. And exhale, we all together say, Namaste. Thank you for joining us today in session 10. We'd love to see you tomorrow at 9:45. Remember, Mindful Mornings is from 9:45 to 10:45 every Monday through Friday. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure to check our YouTube channel. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure to check our page. Feel free to join us at thecitizenlife.com. That is our platform. And we'd love to see you tomorrow. Till then, namaste.